Thank you for coming with your blower into my space. I'm going to tell them to go away. Come back. Hello, welcome to a vocal activation video. Vocal activation 104, so it's the fourth one in the series. Now, if you're a loyal follower of my channel, then, and especially if you're a singer, then you might know that it's been a while since I filmed one of these. But I decided now's a good time. So basically these vocal activations are like free lessons, right? So I explain, I play, I sing along, and it's an opportunity for you at home to sing along and try the things that I'm suggesting and that I'm demonstrating. So today we're going to talk about conquering the register change. And not many people talk about this thing as a register change, but that's what I like to call it. I don't like to talk about a break in the voice because nothing breaks, right? Some people call it a flip, but whatever you want to call it, that's where the resonance changes from resonating more in this part of your body, which is called chest resonance, so in the lower part of your range, where that resonance changes and shifts to the upper part of your body. Right, so head resonance, and there's that change over place between the two. So that's what we want to try and conquer today. So I'm going to give you a few little exercises that you can try. All right, and I think if you do these and you do them correctly, remember repetition alone is not going to fix it. You have to repeat it correctly. And one of the main things that I want you to remember is that comfort is your friend. You don't want to ever go lower or higher than is comfortable in that moment. So maybe one day you can do a low F sharp, the next day you get to A flat and that you're like, I can't go lower. Then that's fine. Remember, your voice is connected to your whole body, right? To your soul, to your emotions, to your mind, what's going on in your mind. So anything and everything that's going on in your life will affect your voice. So don't be hard on yourself when one day you can do this high or this low note and the other day you can't. All right, so comfort is your friend, and by repeating these exercises many times, it's frequency, right? Repetition, healthy repetition. Slowly but surely you will get the muscle flexibility that you need to smooth out and get control of that register change, what they call in Italian the passaggio, right? The change over the passageway, the change over place. Now, important in all of these exercises, as in most exercises, stick to one volume. In every set that you do, not every set, in every run that you do, every new pitch that you start your run on, stay at the same volume. Why? Because we want to learn how to control the airflow. Nature says high is loud because the vocal folds are tight and they can handle a lot of airflow. And nature says that low is always soft because the vocal folds are shorter and floppy and they cannot and they don't want a lot of airflow. So I want to choose my airflow level for each run and I want to stick to it because I want control over that. It's part of building the muscles, right? Then, in these kinds of exercises, like many, we don't try to hit the correct pitch. It's not important. We are dealing now with the kinesthetic, right? The movement of the muscles, the muscular things. That's what we're dealing with. It's more about the sensation that you have in this area, how comfortable it is, how natural it is. It's not about the pitch. In some of these exercises, as you'll see, we don't try to sound pretty. This is not a performance. An exercise is not a performance, right? So you will hear that some of the sounds that I make are not so pretty, and that is the reason. It's not meant to be aesthetically, artistically pleasing. It's meant to develop the muscles. Does that make sense? Right, so first up, we're going to slide in octaves, starting at the top of the octave, sliding down and back again, because we want to connect the actually, for most people, very natural resonance of the higher part of my range to the lower part without doing a flip, a changeover. So we're going to do it on an NG sound first, And I'm going to start on an A flat, right? So it's A flat, what, 1, 2, A flat 3 for the guys and A flat 4 for ladies, right? And all we're going to do is this. Lightly, right? So if 10 is my loudest, then that was about a 4. 3.5, right? Very gentle. And I want to keep it gentle. Let's go again. Breathe. And nothing changes in my face either, right? We're getting close to the ladies' register change, right? Very relaxed. Very gentle, relax. Keep going. Right, so now we've gone through the normal female register change area, which is B flat, B, C, C sharp, around there, right? So we're now already on E flat. So ladies, I think you'll find that once you're there, you can keep going pretty high, right? And even if there is a flip, even if it does this, then just allow that to happen. You must allow that to happen. If you always try to stay away from that, then you'll never conquer it. So if it happens, just let it happen, right? So now we're approaching the guys' register change. E, F, F sharp, around there, right? So let's keep going. Very comfortable. Relax the jaw. Same sound all the way. Right, and then we go back down again. I do stuff like this to relax my neck and my shoulders. Very light sound, right? So relaxed. Thank you for coming with your blower into my space. I'm going to tell them to go away. Come back. Ah, bless the gardening service when I'm filming. Anyway, let's continue. Right, ready? Remember, always do a good inhale. Ready, and... Consistent airflow, right? Don't go louder and softer. Resist going loud or low, right? And just go as low as you can. Let's do one more. Just like that. Very gentle on a hum. Release jaw. Nothing changes. Volume stays the same. Yeah, so that's a really good way to try and teach the muscles how to negotiate that register change. And then next, we can do the same thing on who. All right? So again, I'm going to start on A flat or an A. Depends on your voice type, right? If I start too low for you and you want to use this as like a lesson, then just start singing along when it's a pitch that you can reach. So now we're going to do a who. So we're going to go from that nasal consonant, where the air came through my nose, to a vowel. We're going to start with the smallest vowel, which is oo or e, right? But I like oo, the round vowel. So let's go. So remember to say who, like put a h in front of it. Ready, and who. Keep it all the same. Right, and so on. So we're now at a D, so we've crossed the big divide for the ladies. I don't like to do this, but I just need to apologize. I'm at the back end of a really hectic sinus infection, so my voice is not great. So don't try to judge my sound. Just try to get the vibe, the kind of sound, the way that I'm doing it. All right, and try and copy that. Let's keep going. And again, if you want to do something to help you, stay relaxed and do something like that. One more. We always go back down, yeah? Very gentle. Remember, if it flips, just allow it. Don't go to that full voice. Try not to go there, right? Just keep it very light and gentle. Yeah. There was a little bit of a flip there for me. That was better on the up than the down, right? So yeah, once I've done it on a nasal consonant, which is really focused and small, then I go to a small vowel oo. And then gradually, as you increase your ability to deal with that register change, you go to bigger vowels, like ho and ha eventually, right? Ah is the danger vowel. Because it's so open, we tend to push more air out, and then it can make it harder for us to create that healthy muscle memory. Right, so the next thing that we're going to do is what I call fives and nines. So we sing 5 notes in the major scale, and then 9. Okay, now when we sing these quick runs, it's not important am I hitting each pitch, right? So I'm not going to play each pitch either, each pitch either. I'm not going to play all the time, right? Because I want you to hear your voice, right? So I'm just going to play chords. I'll play along with the first few, but then I'm going to stop playing each note. That's actually very important. Some singers, when they come to me, they struggle with intonation, and it's not a question of musicality. It's just an oral thing that they haven't developed because maybe their previous teacher, or if they didn't have one, then it's just because they haven't learned. But maybe their previous teacher hammered out each pitch that they sing. And if you hear the instrument playing along on the exact pitch that you sing, then it's harder to hear your voice. So just play chords, or even just play the octave. Ya. Just to have something to aim at, aim between, like the octave and the fifth. But don't play every note. All right. So we're going to first do it on a who, and then we'll try some other vowels as well. Right, so here we go. It sounds like this. You. Have a go. You. Yep. You. You. Volume the same, yeah? So by now, ladies, again, we've already crossed your register change, right? Most of you. So because this covers 9, so an octave plus 1, you actually get there pretty quickly, right? Let's try one more ooh on that pitch. Go. You. Stay on who. You. Don't push it up the high. Now the men, yeah, we're there. Keep going. Try your. So what I want to avoid is two things that mainly happen with people when you don't have the developed skill yet in that area. Either the vocal folds separate and you get a breathy sound. Your gets really breathy. Or your larynx creeps up and you tighten and you push with air. Your to try and get it out, right? So don't do that. If it flips, just let it flip. Let's do a yo again. Ready, go. Yo. Yo. Try yo. Yo. Ladies, your time. Try yeah. Yeah. One sound. Yeah. One volume. Yeah. one. Ya. Right, and remember last one, use up all your breath so you can get used to releasing the sound before you lose control of the sound. So that's 5s and 9s, a really, really helpful exercise. It's tricky if you're not, if you're sort of a beginner vocalist. It's tricky, but just try it. And again, just go as far as you can. Don't try to go super high or super low if it doesn't feel comfortable. And then finally, the octave and a half, which sounds like this. Right? So if we're in G like we are now, we go from a low G to the next D. So it's just over an octave and a half, right? And we're going to sing it on two very interesting sounds. Many vocal coaches use these because it works really, really well. The first is the g, 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 g sound. We call it the goofy sound. Like Goofy, the actual Disney character, not someone who is goofy. The goofy sound. G, 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 g. Now, when you do that, you will feel the back of your tongue thickening, right? And one of the reasons why this exercise works so well, in my opinion, is because of the compression that is caused because of the by that sort of tense back of the tongue, root of the tongue, and it just seems to help to negotiate the register change. Okay, so again, I'm not going to play every note all the time, but I'll start playing. So listen once. Oh yeah, and obviously, by the way, this is one of those where you definitely don't want to try and sound pretty. Okay, it's not important. Again, keep the volume consistent. Don't push the highs, or don't push in the low when you're in your full sort of chest resonance, and that's where you're comfortable. Don't push it and then go soft up the top. Try to keep the volume consistent, but we're not trying to sing pretty. Ready? Right, so for those of you who are familiar, what the hell? Sorry. For those of you who are familiar with notation, that's already a high A. Right? And you probably felt like me, oh my gosh, I just went there and it was a high A. Right? That's why this is so good, to help the muscles, the vocal folds, learn to stay together, stay connected, not get breathy, and also not tense up in that pitch range. And gradually, we will make it more and more vowel sounds, which is what we find in our words. All right, so let's go again. Go. Back down. One more. Not pretty, hey? But it's not important, right? So that was a low F. So if you were with me all the time, we started on A flat, on G, went up to a high A, and back down to a low F. And why do we always go back down? Yes, we want to finish in a place of more likely comfort, right? You don't want to go da 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 and then have a bad experience in a high note, muscular experience, and then stop there, because then that becomes your muscle memory, right? And then finally, we're going to sing the same octave and a half scale on nya nya nya, right? So some vocal coaches use nay 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 nay, and different sounds like that. I just call it the annoying child sound. Nya, 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 nya. You can't catch me. Right? That sound. Nya, nya, nya. Really nasal. Not pretty. Again, we're not trying to sound pretty, right? So we're going to start on the G again. Same scale on nya, 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 nya. Have a go. Nya, 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 nya. In the nose. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. All the same. Nya, 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 nya. One more. Nya, 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 nya. We can do one more. Nya, 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 nya. Good. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Annoying child. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. One more. Nya, 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 nya. Woo! That's a workout, hey? Yeah. So again, that was a low B flat. I mean, low F, but a high B flat. So some days I find that with the gug, I can go further, more comfortably. Other days with the nya, nya. But it really, really works well. And of course, because this scale or this melody covers an octave and a half, you're probably going to deal with your register change in every single run that you do. So again, this is even more advanced than the 5s and 9s in a sense, but gradually take yourself there. Okay. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. I want you to really try this. Again, like I said, this is like a free vocal lesson, right, on YouTube. You can go there anytime. You can rewind and do it again. Try it over and over. I really want to encourage you to do that. Remember, it's not about spending hours at a time, but about doing it frequently. That's how you develop the healthy muscle memory. So this is Johan Bester saying thanks so much for joining me today. I really hope you will enjoy using this little lesson. Check out Vocal Activation 101, 2, and 3 as well, if you haven't seen those yet. And use these things. It's sort of a build, right? The one builds on the other. Go to the Voice Matters. There are some episodes there that has some exercises that you can try for the breathing, for vowels, for consonants. Really, really good quality content. And if you did enjoy it, please give the video a like and share it with people that you think can also benefit. Thanks so much. Take care of yourself until we see each other again.